Shalom. Shalom. First and foremost, all the praises goes to Yahweh, Ba'asham, Yahushai, Barakatha Yahweh, Ba'asham, Yahushai, Ba'asham, Rekah Kodash. Give double honors to our beloved teachers of Great Millstone. Peace and salutations to our sincere brothers in all sincerity, pushing this true gospel throughout the four corners of the earth, risking their lives week in and week out to feed the lost sheep of Israel. And shalom to the hopeful elect. Kwam Yasharala. Kwam Yasharala. I came across this young lady, and I think she's from so-called, well, she could be Mexican or Colombian, one of those places. And she was gathering flying ants. So before I play her video, the question is it lawful to eat flying ants? And we're going to need to go to the book of Leviticus, chapter 11. But let's start here first. Can flying ants be eaten? They come from the sky, have wings, and a wonderful crunch that you can only find in Mexico. But they also have flying ants here in England. So when I was checking it up, certain flying ants, they bite. But it says the one in England do not bite. So I don't know if that's something to take into consideration. So let me continue now. A crunch you can only find in Mexico. If you already tasted anything under the sun and need a new munching challenge, here's one you might like: flying ants. BBC.com reports of a Mexican delicacy called chicacanas. Chicacanas. So that's a Mexican delicacy. But, like again, is that question, is it lawful to eat? We know about the locusts. We know that John the Baptist ate honey, wild honey and locusts. All right? Yes, I just looked at this here. It says, do locusts bite people? It says locusts do not bite people like mosquitoes or ticks. Since locusts eat plants, while it is unlikely that the locusts would bite, they might nibble on someone without breaking the skin or pinch someone to help defend themselves. You see? So you know about breaking the skin, right? And that could be a spiritual aspect too, But anyway, let's go to the book of Leviticus, chapter 11, verse 20. All fowls that creep going upon all four shall be an abomination unto you. Verse 21. Yet these may ye eat of every flying creeping thing that goeth upon all fours, which have legs above their feet, to leap withal upon the earth. Okay, so they leap. Okay? 22. Even these of them ye may eat. The locust, we know about that, after his kind, and the bald locust after his kind, and the beetle after his kind, and the grasshopper after his kind. Verse 23, but all other flying creeping things which ye which have 4 feet shall be an abomination unto you. But it's funny, right? When I looked it up of locusts, how many feet they have, and it says they have 6 feet. So I don't know, because I know it said something about they use the back legs for leaping, but maybe they walk on the 4 feet. I'm not sure. You see, I'm not sure. I didn't. It's like a surface. I didn't do a deep search. Yeah, didn't do a deep search. So I know they use it for leaping, the back legs, right? So they got 6 in total. But there's some other animals now, insects. We're not talking about insects like the cricket. We're not going to eat crickets. We don't eat that. The mantis have 6. Insects, all majority of insects have 6 legs, right? Beetles has 6 legs, and it did say something about beetles, didn't it? Even the locusts and beetles after its kind, right? So, if you go maybe do a deeper search to know if it is really lawful, really. So the question is really, would you eat? Is it lawful to eat flying ants? Okay, so let's play this. So what she does here now, she's using the fire to attract the ants, the flying ants. And maybe it's common sense would tell me that they're attracted to the light, they fly over the fire, it burns their wings and they fall to the floor. That's why she gathers them. So let's play it.
Empezando a volar, así que voy a apurar colocando los mecheros que, como pudieron ver, ese día les enseñé a hacer. Así que los voy a colocar aquí, rápido, antes que se vayan a otro lado. Aquí tenemos el diésel, así que vamos a colocarle un poquito aquí. Ay, me puse diésel en la mano. Y un poquito acá también, en el otro. Ok. Tengo el fósforo ahí, que me va a tocar prender, y me puse diésel en la mano, rayos, ojalá no me prenda. Vamos, 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 miren, están volando. Eso pasa por dormir demasiado. Ok, préndete. Préndete, por favor. La razón por la que prendemos los mecheros es porque a las hormigas les gusta la luz. Y como esto es fuego, se queman las alitas y se caen. Y ahí es donde nosotros aprovechamos para recogerlas. Así que vamos ahí, muerden, así que vamos ahí. Rápido, miren cómo me vuelan hartísimas. Miren, está repleto todo esto, miren. Vean. ¡Ah, me picó! Ahí me están picando, muerden durísimo. Y están gordas. Ay, hay que recoger toditas, no hay que despreciar ni una. Me mordió. Pero miren, gordas, grandotas. Vamos ahí con la recolección de hormigas colonas, me están picando. Sigo aquí haciendo la recolección, pero ahorita me voy a dar un pequeño descanso porque me voy a comer una hormiga para vitaminizarme. Miren, aquí está una. Vamos a quitarle las alitas, se come de esta manera estas hormigas. Quitas las alitas, la cabeza, las patitas. Eso, miren ahí. Y ahora sí. Buen provecho para hacer ZC. Del hormiguero a la boca. Deliciosísimo. Sigamos recogiendo. Ah, y también les quería dar esta información de que tienen que venir con pantalón jean porque las hormigas, las pequeñas, las que no se comen, pican demasiado. Miren, yo estoy repleta de hormigas. Vean cómo está mi chompa, mi pantalón. Miren cómo está en el piso todo. Pues bueno, sigamos haciendo la recolección. Bueno, ya terminé de recoger las hormigas. Esto es todo lo que recogí. Miren. Son muchísimas suquitas y bien gorditas, miren. Pero bueno, tapemos para que no se escapen.
Right, so, and also it said in 24, Leviticus 11 verse 24, and for these ye shall be unclean. Whosoever toucheth the carcass of them shall be unclean until evening. So you can imagine a fly or an insect that is not edible If it touches you, you're unclean. Why these laws are very strict. You know what I mean? Very, very strict. So, and before I forget, in terms of eating locusts these days, I was reading something that says that it's not advisable to eat locusts these days because of the pesticide, right? Because you know they nibble on plants, and obviously they spray all the, the insecticide and pesticides on the plants, to keep all the unwanted insects away. So because they're eating that, and then for you to eat a locust, obviously that you're putting that into your system also. So they said they advise you not to eat it now. But but this is all spiritual. There's going to be a time. There's going to be a time where, you don't know how the Lord's going to play it out. You know me. It might be off grid. But so this basically, would you eat a flying ant? You know what I mean? I know brothers that go do a more of a diligent search and go into it deeper. You know what I mean? But is it lawful? You know what I mean? Would you eat it? Right? Because we know about what John the Baptist did. Right? So that's just a short one. Hope and pray that's edifying. Something to talk about. Something to look into even deeper. And all praise goes to Yahweh Ba'asham Yahushai. Barakatha Yahweh Ba'asham Yahushai Ba'asham Rekakwadash. All right? Let me see if there's anything else. I think that should be it. Yeah? Because it says the locust has 6 legs. And it says here 4, so I just don't know there. You know what I mean? That should be it. Okay, Shalom.